Blissful Crafters, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Tammy and this is Blissful Crafting with Tammy. Today's project we're going to be making a Valentine's Day wreath. I finally got all the materials in that I'm going to be needing and I wanted to share this project with you guys. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. So you guys, these are the materials that we're going to be using for this Valentine's Day wreath. Starting from left to right, these are the ribbons that I chose to use. The red, the pink, and the tan. Well, you can see what colors they are. These are the ribbons that we're going to be using for the project. I already have them cut out. I'm going to be using this pink wreath form. This is the decorative item that I'm going to be placing on the wreath. I might also be using some of these picks. I also have some in red. It's a possibility I might be using those. Okay. We have our ribbon bow maker. We have the Deco mesh that I'm going to be using, the pink, red, maybe black and white. I already did this bow. That's a whole different project, a whole different video. Oh my goodness, it gave me a fit. Moving right along, you may or you may not need pipe cleaners, and you might not need the zip ties. You're going to need something to measure your loops with. And I'm going to be using a glue gun, glue stick, and you need something to cut with. I have the scissors and also have the rotary cutter, which I might not use, but you need something to cut with. So these are the things that we're going to be needing to make our Valentine's Day wreath. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Ignore this in the background. I'm in the process of trying to get moved. So I'm going to show you how I cut my Deco mesh for the edges of the wreath. So I have it stretched out on my cutting mat. As you can see, it's stretched out on my cutting mat. I have something on this end to hold it, and I have a ruler on this end to hold it. And we're going to be cutting strips in 30 inches. So I have to place something else on the end because I need the rotary cutter. Okay, so this rotary cutter isn't very good. This isn't my best one, but we're going to see what we can do with it. So you go on the 30-inch mark and you just cut straight across with your rotary cutter or your scissors. I'm going to use scissors. Where are my scissors? It's going to take longer this way, but the edges will be a little better looking. Around 30 inches is what you want. And you need at least 10 of these Deco mesh strips. That's the first one. And you do the same thing 10 times. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish cutting this off camera and I'll be back. I have all of the mesh cut out. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be mixing them up on the wreath. It's my first time trying different textures and colors all together. I'm going outside my comfort zone. So I'm going to try this. I was watching videos of, I think it's Deco Exchange, and they do such beautiful wreaths. So I decided I would try their method. And the reason that I'm choosing all of these different colors is because of my decorative piece. As you can see, the decorative piece has the pinks, the reds, the tannish or off-white, and it has black. So these colors represent all of the colors that are on the decorative piece. So we're going to get down to doing the wreath. Okay, so we're going to get started on the wreath. This is the wreath form, and this is the mesh. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mesh and just let it drop on the floor so I can work with it better. And I'm going to scrunch up the end, and I'm going to start in the middle. And you can make your puffs as big or little as you want. I think I'm going to go with like maybe a 10-inch because I don't want it to be too puffy. So I'm going to go maybe 12 inches. I'm going to go about 12 inches. around the middle part. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go around the middle part. I'm just going to start in the middle. You place your mesh in the middle and give your give it a twist. And then you measure about however length you want it. I said 12. So make sure all of them are uniform when you go around. And you can poof it up as you go, fluff it up as you go, or you can just wait and do it all at one time. So we're just going to go all the way around, putting our mesh in. I hope you can see this. Give it a twist and keep going. And I'm going to be putting more mesh on the top, so it doesn't look like much right now, but I think once we're done, it's going to be really pretty. So keep on working all the way around. You guys, I know this is hard to see pink on pink, but here's a tip. I decided that I'm just going to go from the distance of one. Oh, how do I do this so you can see it? Hold on. I'm just going to go the distance from one. I'm just going to go, y'all, I'm having problems here. Okay, I'm going to go the distance from one to the other. Instead of 12 inches, I'm going the distance from here to here to put the mesh on. So I'm going to show you that. So here's what I mean. I'm going to gather my mesh. And when you gather your mesh, if it's curled up, make sure you take it under. Take it under. Make sure it's all going under, else it's not gonna poof right. So I'm taking my hand and I'm putting it here, and then I'm sliding it to the next loop, and then I'm gonna twist it on. Push it down, give it 2 good twists, or 1, whichever you prefer, and then you can poof it out. I'm gonna do it again so you can see it. Take your mesh, make sure that it's under, and I start from the end. And I pull it until I reach the next tie down. And once I reach the one I started with, I'm gonna unwrap it, and then I'm gonna push my last one in, my last poof in with the first one, and give it a good twist. And cut it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take alternating pieces of Deco mesh, just back so you can see it, alternating pieces of Deco mesh to put all the way around the perimeter of the wreath. So what I'm going to do is, let's see if I can fix it. You want to place it down onto your next tie down and give it a twist. So I'm going to go all the way around the perimeter of the wreath, and then I'll be right back with you. So this is what it looks like so far with the first round of mesh going around the perimeter. Now I'm going to work on the middle part. Now this is what it looks like with all the different meshes that we cut out attached to the wreath. Now we're going to start attaching the ribbons to the wreath. Now we're going to start attaching the ribbons to the wreath. We already have the ribbons cut out. I already dovetail the ribbons, And I stacked them so that they're alternating in color. And I'm going to place them going around the top and the bottom of the wreath. So what you do is you take whichever one you stack on first, which I did this one and a red one first. And they're 12 inches. So what you want to do, take and you scrunch it in the middle. And then you find a tie down. You place it in your tie down and you give it a good twist. And then you can just poof it out the way you see fit. But that's what we're going to do all the way around. I'll show you how to do another one. So, let's see. So next, we're going to take one that looks like this. Alternating colors. I already have it cut. I already have it dovetail. You take and you scrunch it in the center. You open up your tie down. Find the end of it. Open your tie down. Place it in your tie down. And give it a good twist. Just like that. And then you separate. Just puff it out however way you want to. So that's what we're going to do all the way around the perimeter of our wreath. So this is what we have with all of the ribbons on the wreath and the bow. So now I'm going to put the decorative piece on. I know it's a lot going on, but I don't know, it's something different. Okay, so this is the finished product. Let's get a close up. So this is our project for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again for taking the time to view the video. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.